Right, additional responsibilities revealed at last. Mr. Whitfield is off to a conference in Solihull for the week, and you, apparently, are holding the fort. Nobody asked if the fort wanted to be held by you specifically, but here we are. Mirror. Deep breath. You are, unofficially, in charge. Nobody has said the words, in charge. Mr. Whitfield said, keep an eye on things, which is legally a very different sentence, but you'll take it. Sandra from Accounts has heard the news and would like it formally minuted that she believes she should be the one holding the fort. Tell her the fort is already held. Watch her face do several things at once. Gerald wants to know if this means he can finally rearrange the stationery cupboard his way. Tell him absolutely not. Tell him the stationery cupboard has been through enough this year without Gerald's opinions on it. First morning in charge. The phone rings before you've even sat down. It is head office, wanting the weekly figures a full day early because apparently Chaos does not respect a conference in Solihull. Get a grip, woman. You have survived a fire drill, a Christmas do, and a photocopier that spoke partial Japanese. A phone call from head office is not going to be the thing that finishes you. Sandra from Accounts helpfully reorganises the filing system while you're dealing with head office. It is now organised entirely by colour, not by client. You will be finding invoices under mauve for actual years. Gerald has, despite every instruction given to him this week, found his way into the stationery cupboard. He is not rearranging it. He is, somehow, worse than that. He is inventorying it for fun. The figures go out on time. Barely. Beautifully. Nobody at head office ever needs to know how close that was, and nobody in this office is ever finding out either. Beans on toast, savouring 5 minutes of peace before the afternoon, which you have learned this week is never guaranteed and should be treated like a small miracle each time it occurs. Mrs. Peaton pops by to say the office feels different this week, in a tone that suggests she cannot decide if that's a compliment. You choose to take it as one anyway. Sandra from Accounts requests a meeting to discuss concerns. The concerns turn out to be entirely about the colour-coded filing system she created herself. You resolve them by letting her fix her own mistake. Diplomacy. Bathroom. Splash the face. 1 week down, unofficially in charge, and the building is still standing. The figures went out, and Gerald did not actually break anything, technically. Friday afternoon. Mr. Whitfield returns from Solihull looking faintly sunburnt and extremely pleased with a conference lanyard he refuses to take off. He asks how the week went. You say, fine, because some things are simply not worth explaining in full. He glances at the desk, the tidy figures, the calm office, Gerald quietly filing something correctly for once, and says nothing for a long moment. Then, might make this a regular thing. You are not sure if that's a promise or a threat, and frankly, neither is he. Home. Kettle on, telly on. Feet up, quietly proud of a week that nearly went sideways roughly 9 times and somehow, gloriously, didn't. Today, and this whole week, very nearly finished you off in an entirely new and unofficial capacity. But the fort held, the figures went out, and Sandra learned absolutely nothing about colour-coding filing systems. Tomorrow, apparently, is back to normal, whatever that means around here anymore. Heaven help us all, as ever. But that, without fail, is a problem for tomorrow's you.